Sounding like a cheerleader. Rah, rah, rah. They didn't do the shoulders at all.
Yeah, I don't know how we skipped that.
So you want this cut?
Yep. Grab. Yeah, get your gloves. And I know I'll need the sharp probe.
Can you tell me where the rectus femoris is?
You go into the sartorius. That'll be the vastus medialis. There's the rectus femoris, and here's the vastus lateralis.
It looks so different on my cat.
His legs are drawn up more.
Oh, is that
But
why?
they're drawn up in a different angle than
So
any
it's
of
harder
these.
to tell?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, she said mine was different than mine.
I'll need you to hold the elbows together as close under the body as they come. Yeah. I hope this one doesn't bother me as much as that one did. My hand's going to sleep.
I grabbed one of those to give to Alex for the final. She'll be back Monday, I think.
What are those, huh?
Alex, my partner, my lab partner. She's on her honeymoon.
Probably you're my car.
Grab one.
Well, probably, oh.
Oh yeah, the schedule.
Did you write her down too?
Huh?
Did you write her down?
She had too much sugar.
She's in the Galapagos Islands right now having fun. What do you do? No, I'm
Try that one more time and maybe it'll feel right. Switch it. There we go. Come on. Get on.
Okay.
Okay.
You gotta bring me a present.
Okay. Okay, Caroline. Renee.
You're biting me, cat.
So she said this is our vastus medialis.
Use your sharp probe.
Sharp ones?
Thank you.
Medialis. And she said that first the rectus femoris and the rectus, the other little line, how it kind of separates there.
Okay, now.
And this lateralis.
Neither side is more pointed than the other.
You want this? These?
Okay.
They look like they were dropped.
Should have her look at it.
Oh, my vastus I'm looking at. I'm gonna get more confused than I am, which would not be hard.
There we go. Like, look at this. On this one. This has gotta be the medialis. I didn't split it. Maybe she did it when she was going to it. I don't know. We'll have to ask. I don't have my savior for us. To cut everybody off. No.
That's the rhomboideus capitis. I'm looking up that strap.
Oh, it's in it. Thing.
And then these straps are rhomboideus minor. And then way back here, go between them. These straps way in the back down here, that's rhomboideus major. So rhomboideus major, minor, and then capitis. This thick part that looks like it's the real big neck part there under all that, that'll be the splenius capitis. And it holds their head against gravity, basically. That's why it's so big on them and so small on us. And then these sides that face each other, so this one this whole undersurface is all subscapularis. This other side has fascia. It doesn't, so I wouldn't flag that side anyway. But that side is all subscapularis. And the other one would be facing it. What I cut through up here to expose a little more of that rhomboideus capitis was part of your clavotrapezius. Then this part is a acromiotrapezius that I'm kind of rolling around. Let me get the fascia loose. There you go. So rhomboideus are deep, and then these sit on top of the scapula. So you have that clavotrapezius, acromiotrapezius, and back here is going to be the spinotrapezius. Let's see, I want to do that side if I can. Better try with that. I'm sure I can see it better on this. That's the spinotrapezius. They come at an angle back here. And then coming out from under them will be the latissimus dorsi that goes even further down the back. Okay, under the acromiotrapezius, all of this muscle directly underneath it is sitting above the spine of the scapula, so that's all supraspinatus.
I'm gonna email him.
What's this one?
And I'm going to cut right now through a little bit of the spinotrapezius, doing that, so I can reflect it. That little white band tells you where the spine of the scapula is. So anything above all of that is that supraspinatus, and directly below is infraspinatus.
Okay.
And I'm lifting up on the latissimus dorsi,
Oh, no.
but I need the latissimus dorsi out of the way too.
That was down here.
That piece that I'm lifting up on is the teres major.
Okay.
Hangs off the bottom of the scapula totally.
Does the teres major go? Can you see it up here too?
Not
just-
easily,
just
no,
right
it's
there.
just under that base edge.
Okay.
On a big cat, you can notice it more, a lot more.
So you probably see.
But
it
I
on
can
the
go
bigger one.
under it, whereas I can't on the super or infraspinatus, because they're right up against the scapula itself, just in that fossa. So I can't go under them like I can do this one, because it's hanging out the border.
Oh, I see they're there. I know. We'll have to find it.
This one up here is the.
I live in my best house. My father, the truck had the switch slips and stuff. Hey, Miranda, you're supposed to bring some. What's up? Brittany, you're supposed to bring them.
Yeah, but then it would get all.
Blend in with the camera.
Oh, my eyes are.
No,
What are these?
Molly, she wants a steak and
Oh, that's in here.
some garlic bread. Pretty fully. Tokyo Dawns or whatever it's called. Brittany, is that what it's called? Tokyo Dawns?
Oh, yeah, that place is good. You like Chinese food?
Okay. No.
What is that?
I'm trying to lift the caudofemoralis back up out from under
So
there.
good, it makes you want to slap your mama.
Then I'd rather eat.
Don't get stuck in the
Okay, there's the caudofemoralis. Okay. What I'm lifting up on that's under it, so I got it totally out of the way, that piece is the gluteus maximus. Not much of a maximus. And then coming out, it comes out from under the gluteus maximus and then goes all the way up to the crown of the hip here. That's gluteus medius. So it's a lot bigger on the cat than their maximus, obviously.
So you
And they're all basically under that biceps femoris. So I just found the end of that caudofemoralis. You can see that's why that piece of fascia is still attached.
how would you flag the gluteus medius?
Medius, just go in front. Some of the cats, you can lift the maximus up enough to actually see it, but this one has so much fascia still stuck there. Let me see if I can clear it more. And there's maximus back there. Then starts medius way up here. So I cleared more of the fascia, but not completely. Up from under it, but more of it.
So how would we be able to tell like between maximus and medius if we flag?
Maximus is real short and kind of bulgy.
Okay.
So that's kind of what that's doing, more of a bulge up, especially when you've gone under it once. It leaves it more bulgy. This guy's more just smoother. It's hard to get under it better, and even if you do, it doesn't leave that big puff. It just wants to lay flat again. And often I'll flag it up high, so you can see where kind of the hip is, and then it's up above even that. My hand's gone to sleep. And all of those are kind of tucked under that biceps femoris. And again, there's that caudofemoralis. So if I flag it, normally I drop back down, but then pin this guy back so you can see it pretty easily. And it is much more strap-like. The other two are little short bulges. You can tear them loose, but it doesn't help if you tear them loose. Then you need them left bulged up. And I usually come up with a cat that I can go under them at least once, lift it back. Especially if that's the one I want, like on the epitrochlearis up here. That little thin strap, if I want to flag it, I'll fix it so I can lay it flat, put the pin in it, and lift it back up so it pins through it. It'll go down into the long head too, but I want the one that the pin touches first.
Okay.
So it would be sitting there like that.
So that's how it is in every muscle, whatever.
Pretty
touches
much, yeah.
first.
Yes, whatever, literally the pin hit
Whatever's
first.
on the top. Literally.
So I may have to use another muscle to make it stay it, not flopped over or something like that, like on the rhomboideus capitis.
Yeah.
push it down into the splenius capitis, but it's that first one that's touching.
So for if you're opening this and you flag this and there's something else underneath, it's gonna be this right here.
Right.
Okay.
So typically I'll use the pins that come in the dissection kits are what they call T-pins. They have that flat top and then go down. They're silver, and just use those to pull that back and then reflect it and then just pin down here.
Okay.
If I wanted sartorius, I put it back and then just pin the sartorius, but
Okay.
kind of lift up a little bit so you know, yeah, that's it. Okay, so you can kind of tell, same way on the gracilis, kind of push it back, but then sort of lift up just a little bit so you know it is that one, not maybe something else. Pin it totally out of the way and then just ask those because there's nothing else there. And don't forget to put Carosafe on it. It's kind of getting dry. Not totally, but it's getting it. So